Okay, so we're looking inside our Growing Spaces Grow Dome. It's a 26-foot dome, and you see there's a little bit of snow left on the ceiling there from our foot-deep snow yesterday. We were hoping to have our greenhouse mostly done by the time the snow fell. Obviously, that's not working out so well. But we'll show you the current status of our greenhouse here. First of all, when we decided to go ahead and build the greenhouse, we tried to get permitting for it from the county. And the county insisted, first of all, that we get a state design engineer to sign off on its structure so that it was guaranteeing that it can handle snow load as well as wind. And so the county said, and the design engineer himself actually said, we need to anchor down the dome. And there are two options to do that. The first is with these rebar pieces here, 3 feet long at each corner, and there's 15 corners in this greenhouse. One is driven down like this in the ground, and the other is driven down like this into the ground. And so the greenhouse is being held by 15 pairs of these at each wall section. And then option 2 that they suggested was to use what's called these 3 foot long augers, basically. They're this thing here, I'll show you a full one here, but it goes down 3 feet into the ground, and I guess if you had the right tool, you might be able to screw it into the ground, but because of how many rocks are here in the greenhouse, we literally had to dig a hole that was 3 feet, and we put this auger in, this anchor, and filled it with concrete. And so we have 5 of those around as well. And so we have a washer spacer there, just because when we finish off the sides of this knee wall here, we're going to put in blue board insulation and then a sheet metal across the surface, so we're saving room for sheet metal there. We wanted to do that before we poured the concrete. So anyway, we've got 5 of those anchors as well as these rebar reinforcements to satisfy state design guidelines. This thing here is one of those anchors I talked about that was driven into the ground in 5 places to help anchor the greenhouse to the ground, and we have them concreted in 3 foot holes.